G'day friends, how's it going? It is Lost Collects here, and today we're going to open another Mac Champions Path box. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm actually pretty sick of opening these boosters, unless I open something spicy right now, in which case I will change my mind and tell you this is the greatest set that's ever been made. But I'm really keen to get into this because I want the playmat that's hidden under this part of the box. But since it's being so reflective, let's crack in. Money, let me in. Alright, not strong enough to do that. Let's go from the end. Oh, that's really cute. Don't know if you can see that. There is Marnie on the end. I really like Marnie as a character. She's very well designed. I don't know how I feel about her brother, but, you know, she can win some points. Alright, accessing the box. Jump cut magic. Alright, so if you haven't opened a Marnie Premium Collection box, you actually get this playmat in the bottom, which is the part that I really want. But let's have a quick look. That is our gorgeous little Morpeko. He's so angry. Emo Pikachu has some fire in his eyes. And we have a Grimmsnarl. Actually, I love Grimmsnarl. What a cool character. He is probably one of my favorite shinies from the new set. He's all white, and it looks really awesome. And here is our playmat. I'm sure you've probably seen this playmat on other channels and openings, but I am still super excited to get it. Look at that. Emochu and Marnie. What a cool playmat. Alright, with the power magic of editing, we shall... Woo! Alright, Marnie is so cool. Now, let's check out our little pins. If I can get them out of the box. What a cutie. I love the design of Morpeko. He is so adorable. Much better than that Pikachu. I'm kidding. I love you, Pikachu. Alright, go back there. And we have Grimmsnarl. These pins are just so cool. Will you focus, Grimmsnarl? I know you don't want to be on the camera, but you're too beautiful and we wish to see you. Alright, at the back there. Now, let's grab out our boosters are sticky taped. Aha, spicy code. More sticky tape. Let's just yeet that. Now, here's the code. Enjoy that. And we also have the code from our Gyarados box that I didn't realize was behind the front promo. So, I think that will get you the Gyarados from the Hidden Fates tin? I'm not sure. Okay, so what boosters did we get? We have a good variety of all of them, but yeah, only one of these, and I think only one Dreadnought. So we're going to start with Dreadnought. Let's open this one up. I have had the worst luck with this set, and I know that that's like kind of facetious to say because this set is notoriously got very bad luck, but yes, let's see how we go. Alright, Fire, Turffield Stadium, Liepard, a Bead, Weedle, Purloin, a Pokeball, a piece of paper interrupting my day, an Inkay, Galarian Zigzagoon, a Reverse Holo Piers, and a Marnie. Look, Marnie, it's you. Alright, put you down there. Next, booster. I don't know, how do people feel about this set now that it's been out for a while? Are you still trying to get parts of this set for your collection? Stop peeking. There we go. 4 to the front. Or do you have everything from this set that you want, and now you're basically done with this one, you've moved on to Vivid Voltage or shinier things? Sharpedo, Arbok, a Machop, Ekans, Swablu, an Inkay, Hatenna, Rolycoly, and an Obstagoon. So many of these cards. Literally more than playsets. I think I have in one of my folders, I have an entire page. Oops. That was an accident. I was going to say an entire page dedicated to all of these. Yeah, so when you're not paying attention, you end up putting your Dreadnought VMAX at the front. Hello, beautiful. He looks gorgeous. Really, really happy with that. So he is he the secret rare? No, I don't think he's a secret rare. He's just a normal rare. Or a normal pretty. But the rest of our booster was pretty unexciting. Alright, Dreadnought. Here you go. Enjoy a proud spot on the desk. I also have not finished opening my Vivid Voltage booster box over there. What I'm going to do is I actually have a video planned with Sanjay T Plays, so I'm going to be pinching 6 boosters out of that box for that. So look forward to that coming up in the future. Hopefully going to do something spicy and exciting. Ooh, an Altaria. This is the only rare that I only have one of, so not unhappy. Not unhappy at all. No one wants to hear the booster open, so we'll get rid of that. Alright. Moving forward to the front. And we have Sonia, a bike, Sharpedo, Kakuna, Carvanha, Potion, Vulpix, Machop, Reverse Sizzlipede, the worst cut Reverse Sizzlipede, and the card that I have named the set for Machampion's Path, because you will get so many Machamps. Alright. What is the centering on these? Wow, people weren't kidding. Probably the worst cut set that I have seen come out of Pokemon. I am used to there being some pretty badly cut cards in other card games that I collect. Pokemon is normally pretty good about it, but yeah. Champion's Path, pretty disappointing. There's a code. Forward to the front. Just flip through these because we already know what's in the set. Alright. Carvanha, Potion, Hop, and another Marnie. Alright, so 2 Marnies in one box. We have 2 boosters left. Are either of you feeling lucky? Alright, Gardevoir, don't let me down. I might open one of my Vivid Voltage boosters after this, just to make myself feel better about the terrible luck I always have with these sets. Magmar, Tenna, Nickit, Inkay, Roly-Coly, Sizzlipede, come here friend, Carvanha, and a Venusaur. I don't actually have this one, so that is actually really nice. What is going on with his eyes? He's super mad about whatever's going on down here, but Pokemon has decided to blur that out of our sight. Alright, go back there. Last booster. Be lucky. I don't know if that actually helps the luck. It hasn't in the past, but, you know, we try. We try our best. Right. And we go forward to the front. I'm also kind of curious what is going on with the English version of Shiny Star V, because in the Japanese version, I think there's like 300 cards in that set, and the English one only has like 200 and something, so where did the other cards go? Are they going to be in a follow-up set or something? A Machop and a Centiskorch. Alright, so pretty average pulls for, you know, Champion's Path. Although, this is not bad. Getting 2 full arts in the one box is not terrible, but the box did have 8 packs in it. So, 8? Oh, 7? Did we only get 7? Maybe. Or I've put one of the rares inside this pile. Who knows? Right, put that back there, and we're going to select a friend. It will be this Orbeetle. Alright, Orbeetle. Show me spicy things. Alright, and we have a code. And 4 to the front. Have water, Surchester, what? A Surchester Bath? Oh, just leave that there. A Kakuna, a Cramorant, a Slugma, a Beldum. How much prettier are these cards? Maybe I'm just jaded. Ninkata, by the way, somebody pointed out, sounds like an Australian town. Ninkata, Victoria, or Ninkata, New South Wales. That would be totally believable as a city name. A Skiddo and a Shedinja. Well, thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate you as always and every single time you drop by. And if anybody would like to be included in a shout out, then please let me know. The shout out that I'm doing this time is for Vin, Harv, and Jem. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for asking for a shout out. I appreciate you watching. So hello, how's it going? All right, thank you all very much, and happy collecting.